No more car washes in Rome, New York. And the city wonders why it's always short on water. Between the car washes, the golf courses, and Rome shipping its water out to all these towns and municipalities. Yeah, I'm checking out the clouds. Might get some rain. Got a warm front moving in, which will deliver more rain. The osprey nest is up in the tower, radio tower, but I'm not sure if it's still occupied or not. It looks like it's in rough shape. Chances are, though, there probably is one up there. Maybe I'll climb up there tonight. Bad things always happen in threes today. So far, 2 of them has happened to me. A, some idiot decided to roll their grocery cart right into my bike in the parking lot. So, of course, I had a few words of colorful metaphors to say to the person. And the person did the smart thing and simply just walked away and ignored me. 2, I go into Market 32 to buy some fish, which is over there beyond the trees. And the counter person at the fish market gives me a hard time about having to weigh the fish. He's like, how many fish do you want? I'm like, whatever adds up to a pound. He's like, oh, so I got to take the fish, go in the back, weigh it, come back out, grab more fish, go in the back and weigh it. I'm like, that's your job. So then he just walks away saying, I don't know what I want. And so, yeah, I did the next best thing, went and saw the manager about it. And the manager simply told the guy to go home. I mean, if you're not going to do your job, and it was his job to weigh the fish, and instead you're going to throw a fit about it, yeah. I mean, I was fuming mad about that. By the way, notice how the idiots are destroying this stuff already? Punks. I ever catch people doing that, I swear. I swear on the Holy Bible, they will need a coroner and a mortician. I mean, that's just wrong. I mean, these signs are probably, what, a couple $1,000? And they're vandalizing them. This is why the city of Rome needs to have cameras everywhere. I mean, undoubtedly, you just got to have cameras everywhere in this city. Because if you don't have cameras, it's going to get vandalized. If it's not locked down, bolted down, welded down, it's going to get stolen. I thought the city or some company was going to do something with this little parcel of land on the Mohawk River Trail, but I guess not. What I think they should do is maybe put like a metal picnic pavilion out here, or just put a couple picnic tables, preferably metal tables, because, well, the wooden ones, again, will get vandalized. But as much as I hate to say it, and I wouldn't really care for the city doing it, it's almost an absolute necessity that there should be a couple security cameras right on the Mohawk River Trail. I usually come through here at night because I don't mean to disappoint you daytime people, but nighttime people are much better. They're just more mellowed out, easier. Daytime people, it's like they're all stressed out. They're zombies. You know, they all got attitude issues. I much prefer nighttime. And plus there's just less people. Monday, and I already see a homeless. Excuse me, Sunday. But Monday night, yeah, it got down to like 24 degrees Monday night. So they froze up again. I mean, we've had a very frigid winter. Hasn't been this cold of a winter in like 14 years. 14 years. And the last time we had a good, powerful winter like this, most recent winter, was probably about 7 years ago. So, yeah. No. Oh yeah, when you walk through this stuff, always check yourself for ticks. Yeah. I noticed that the other day. I got home and I had 2 ticks crawling up my arm. Funny enough, it's been such a wet season for ticks. You just don't... There's nothing on the news telling people, you know, be prepared when you go outside in woods for ticks. Something I'm sure homeless people really got a lot of. Well, I wish the city would do something about this. This is in the same area that there was a big fire in this area last year. The fire department had to come down here. But as you can see, some idiot has set up a new shelter, and it's private property. I mean, look at all this. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the city of Rome in here and get this all cleaned up. That is ridiculous. Look at all this. And I'm willing to bet you there's quite a bit of stolen shit in here as well. But, I mean, damn. But this is in, like I said, this is in the same spot along the Mohawk River that the fire, behind Market 32, that the fire department had to show up in. Problem is, the city really doesn't do anything about these homeless people. They really don't. But I mean, look at all that trash. Well, if the city doesn't clean it up, I'm making this statement right here and now on YouTube. I'll clean it up my way. I'll give the city a call. Got the river right over there. Despite all the rain we've had, the river is a little low. Huh. I thought it'd be higher. Today is a perfect day to go fishing. I mean, it's cool out. The trout love it. I'm not going to touch them because every time I do, for some reason I get poison ivy. It's okay, I'm touching them. Pretty cool. Always like springtime. Oh yeah, if you notice a hollow tree, never stick your face in it. Yeah, because if a big bird comes flying out, you're going to be in trouble. But now that all the leaves are coming on the trees, yeah, there's going to be more and more homeless people back in the woods again. This is one of the plots of land that they were going to build a humane society on. Yeah, that never happened. And then they said, oh, we'll build it on Erie Boulevard. That never happened. So all the money they raised through donations, they are simply expanding their current location, which is on, I believe, Lampier Road. Outside of the city, past South James Street. But, yeah. I think there's a lot of fraud going on with that. Because a lot of people have been asking, you know... Years ago, they raised all this money to build a whole new building. What did they do with all the money? Yeah, that's my question too. Notice how it's much more clear. You can actually see. And there's also homeless camps down in there on the other side of the river. Softball. And baseball. Little League, I believe. Seem as popular as it once was. Pretty cool clouds. I just think because of the economy, there's less students, less people that can afford to go to college. Woodhaven. They've been saying this now for a long time. First, this was going to be for the YMCA, the new location. Now it's supposedly going to be for a community center. I don't know. I hope they have all the money intact. Of course, Rome, New York did receive a few $1 million more from the state of New York. It's Governor Hochul's way of buying votes. But being that it's election year, but yeah, that circular area right in the front, I guess, is where the community center is going to be. But I hope they have all the funding intact to actually build it. More bums. I don't know why they opened this road up to traffic. Oh, that's right, because there's another road along Floyd Avenue right over there that they closed so they can work on it. But this is another area that needs cameras. I'm not sure if these are metal or not. Yep, they are. According to news reports, according to news reports, it's becoming very popular to take these lids off because vandals, they can turn these into third-party people who give them maybe a quarter of what it's worth. And then the third-party people send it to whomever melts them down or recycles them. Yeah. I've already noticed a few of these plates off these expensive street lights that are missing. Yep. And of course, water gets in them from rain and they just get damaged. But this is definitely another area that could use a good security camera. It's a little oval shaped because I'm on wide field view. Get the most in the lens. But this is a nice area to walk through, though, if you want to cut across the Mohawk River Trail. Go across Floyd Avenue. It's a safe area. And the whole thing has a trail on it, so. I think the clouds are cool. But the construction guys of Benicio Construction are usually pretty good about getting rid of homeless people that camp out in here. And over that way, trust me, there's a lot of trash. And it's from the homeless camps. I mean, it's everywhere. I rest my case. Hey, more of it. Everywhere. I mean, I really don't mind these homeless people if they're camping out because they got no other place to live. But if they're going to trash an area and leave their crap all over the place, that I got a problem with. So, yeah, I just don't want them in here. And I will make it my mission this year to see to it. If that means I gotta physically go down to the DPW or the Parks Department and have them guide them into where the homeless camps are and make them clean it up, I will. Plenty of homeless shelters all over New York State. Hell, you got a big one right in Albany, New York called the Governor's Mansion. They can all go live there. Staley Junior High, I've told you about that school before. It closed down during the big Mohawk River flood. The state said it was too expensive to bother repairing, so they just shut it down. Plus, like elementary schools in this city, Rome doesn't really need 2 junior highs. And I wish Rome would also close up a couple elementary schools because they're just not needed. More trash. I guess Earth Day kind of missed the Mohawk River, which means I guess I'm gonna have to clean it up probably tomorrow. I see they cut new holes in the fence here, and they have what appears to be a new hole in the door over there on the school. So yeah, pretty obvious they're getting in there again. Look at all that trash though. I see the dirt bikes are all over the place. That's ridiculous though, all that trash. I mean, look at that. Huge trash pile, huge trash pile, huge trash pile. And the city does nothing about cleaning this shit up. So guess what? I'm gonna do it. I think a nice 5-gallon can of diesel will do the trick. So tired of this city being so freaking lazy about getting shit done. I mean, nobody wants to see that crap. That's why if you see a homeless camp anywheres, you do what's necessary and prudent to get rid of it. End of story. Language, but it really ticks me off. It's like when the codes department singles out one person's house for having peeling paint. I'm going to. But they ignore like 30 or 40 other houses in the city that have paint that's peeling just as worse. So, yeah. I'm gonna bitch about this crap every time I post a video on YouTube until the city starts getting some shit done. Yeah, it's on River Street, probably the 4th house down, but just tons of trash in the backyard, tons of it. Right on the edge of the Mohawk River. If it was up to me, I would absolutely tear down all those houses on River Street and get rid of the residents. Firehouse. And we're back out. Black River. So much for the speed limit on Black River Boulevard. Yep. Yeah, Rome really does not enforce the speed limit on Black River Boulevard in the daytime. It's just non-existent. Especially with the motorcycles. I dare any cop to argue that. Floyd Avenue.